Hey YouTube, thought I'd share this. I got a little action while we were cutting firewood last week. This little Husqvarna 440. Thought it'd be a little, I don't know, a little overview review on it. Basically showing you don't need a big large chainsaw to cut firewood to heat your home. I bought this saw around 3 years ago. I think next month will make 3 years. It has cut a lot of wood. It's cut big wood bigger than it was intended to cut. Cut a lot of small wood. Just this is black walnut. I have no idea how long it'd been down. Several years, I guess. It's on a piece of land that I hope to own within a month. The guy made me a really good deal on it. Just gonna pay him cash for it. Try to get a deed made up. I already own the property next to it. Don't live there yet, but within the next few years do plan to move over to the area. It's about, I don't know, 5 miles from my house, maybe 6. Not really caring where I'm at now. I've been here a long time, but ready to move on, sell out, try something different. But anyway, enough of that. This is a good little saw. Never really had any real problems out of it. The only real issue mechanically I had out of the saw was it has a plastic bushing for the worm gear. And if you get into really hard pitchy wood, and something you probably really shouldn't be cutting with the saw, that worm gear will heat up and kind of stick to the crankshaft, but it's not done it in over a year. Last time it done it, I pulled it off and kind of took sandpaper to the inside of that bushing, then put some grease on it, put the saw back together. It's never done it since. But what it would do is stick and cause the clutch to stick, and basically the chain would just spin all the time, even at an idle. But this is a good little saw. This chain's a little aggressive for it, but whatever. It's a 18-inch bar, 325 pitch, full comp. Saw really needs a skip tooth chain on it. Got a really aggressive grind on the chain, as you can tell by the sound of the saw. Never does really bog down. It cuts about anything you want to cut. So this is hard black walnut, not the hardest wood in the world. It ain't the best burning wood in the world, but it will heat your home. It was gave to me just to come cut up, but like I said, I'll probably own the land within a month anyway. When I do, we'll make a video of driving over both pieces of property. Yeah, you'll see my wife in and out of the video loading. I'll tell you, it's hard to find a woman that will come with you and load firewood, but she's done this stuff her whole life. We've been together a long time. She's a hard worker. She went into work and worked 8 or 9 hours after this, so. Basically, you do not need a big, large saw to heat your home. A 40cc saw will get it done. You just kind of have to know what you're doing, keep your chains sharp. We had a pretty big load of wood. If you watched the last video I uploaded to the Mac 1010, I cut up that big maple with it. It's in the truck right now. You may have seen it at the first of the video. But I think we had the whole pickup load of wood cut and in the truck in 30 minutes and out of there. And it shouldn't really take you any longer than that. I cut that up to have something to cut cookies out of. I've got some saws I'm working on. Just figured I'd cut a small log to set up to try them out on. And the only other thing I've done to this saw really is put a spark plug in it. First one lasted, I guess, 2 years. I think March will make 3 years. We cut a lot of wood with this thing when I bought it. Cut a lot of cherry and hickory. I did have other saws I was playing around with at the time too, but just wanted something new and easy to run. It is a fun little saw to run. It's snappy, has a lot of power for what it is. I done a muffler mod on it last year and leaned the saw out a little, and it really woke it up a lot. I have seen a lot of bad reviews on YouTube on this saw, but in my opinion, you can just tell it was from people that, I'm not gonna say were ignorant, but were probably someone that shouldn't even have their hands on a freaking chainsaw. You should probably have to pass some kind of test before you can buy one. I swear I've seen a lot of, well, idiots on YouTube with chainsaws. I'm not saying I'm the safest or best person in the world with one, but I've been using them off and on for a good part of 20 years. You should wear PPEs. You should at least have a pair of steel-toed boots on. Guy wears steel toes and chaps. Not gloves all the time, mainly if it's just cold. You should probably wear gloves all the time too. Safety glasses. I wear glasses, so I don't need safety glasses. But anyway, I think I'm about finished here. I just wanted to throw a quick little review. This is a good saw. Just steer clear of the bad reviews. If you get the saw, just follow the instructions that are provided on starting the saw. And maybe if you need, take a safety course or something, I don't know. But anyway, if you enjoyed this, throw a thumbs up, subscribe. Like I said, I appreciate it, and have a good day.